First of all, I want to start off here with the beginning. So this giving of thanks is known as that long word across the top as Kanonhweratonhtshera. What I've done here is I've taken this word apart as far as content goes, so that each of the parts has a particular meaning, and it's how our words go together. It's kind of like an English sentence. And this is important to understand the literal translation, even though you might hear a dialogue that goes on in the language and then you hear the explanation. The explanation is like, 10 times longer than the words that were actually spoken. It's because it contains all of this information in each of the words. The KA is a female pronoun. We say this is where the strength comes, because we understand the female as being that central part of the fire, central part of the family that is like the mother, which is really the heart, and it's natural. So the KA then also tells us that this here has been put together, or it's been created from something natural. So all of these things that we're talking about in the universe and on Earth, they're all natural things. They were in existence. The next part of it is the new, what I was talking about, that consciousness part, or that thinking part. Or if you want to talk about it in the sense of being the mind, which is more of a concrete thing, and cognition, how we understand things, how we process this information. This opening is also part of the emotions. So the where, the W-E-R, that comes from the word aware, which means the heart of something. So this not only comes from our consciousness or our thinking process, it also comes from our deepest emotions of love. And we're understanding that the love is one of the strongest emotions that there is, next to respect. When we're thinking with our heart, we're actually allowing the universe to speak directly to us, because that's the central part. The Atonh, A-T-O-N-H part, is the part that tells us that we're to do this so that other people can hear it. In other words, what we're doing is we're creating vibrations. We're putting out this from our heart, and we're doing it from our mind and our thinking process. We're saying it out loud. When we're talking in terms like this, when we're talking about the opening address, everything in here is basically verb in the sense it's all action. So we'd have to put a nominalizer in, which is that TSHER, that makes all of this thing into a noun. And the A at the end tells us that this thing exists. So that, in a nutshell, is what the word says about what it is that we're doing.